You find Imam says, oh Allah, forgive me those sins that block my dua. One day a person came to the sixth Imam. He said to him that I've come into town. Imam said, where are you staying? He said, oh, I'm staying at this person's house. He said, oh, okay. How could you stay in that person's house? Imam said to the person turned around and said, Imam, why? He said, don't you know that that person plays that music which is haram in their house? And the person turned around to the Imam and said, and what happens if someone plays that haram music in their house? He says, do you not know 3 things happen to the person who plays the haram music in their house? Number 1, the angels do not visit that house. And who's going to carry my dua except Jibreel and the rest? Number 2, do not be surprised if a sudden calamity hits that house. Number 3, the du'as of the members of that house are not accepted by Allah. Today if my son in their room or my daughter in her room, she's got this Jay-Z one side, Drake the other, he's got this guy and this guy and this guy. Now this type of music you know very well is haram. Yes. Next to Jay-Z, next to Drake, and by the way, I know these names from magazines I read on the plane. Next to these names, you have Dua Kumail on a Thursday night, MashaAllah. Mr. Drake will get shafa'ah. He doesn't know that his name is being mentioned next to اغفر لي الذنوب التي تحبس الدعاء. It's like on Facebook, you see a profile. Favorite musician, Justin Timberlake. Favorite book, Nahj al-Balagha. Timberlake, Balagha. I'm playing music in my house. I've got these guys all on my iPod, iPhone, whatever. I've got them all downloaded. I know more of their lyrics than I know ayats of Quran. It baffles me, because then people ask the question, well, on the Day of Judgment, where will I, would I have been in Karbala with Imam al-Hussein, or would I have been with Yazid? Well, you got one playing musicians in Sham, the other, his knowledge lies on the ground in Karbala. Yes, there's a difference. How could you know more lyrics of these than know ayahs of the Quran? How does a follower of Al Muhammad reach a level where the hip-hop and the R&B stars, they know more about their lyrics than they know about ayahs of the Quran? But then that same person will turn around and say, what? They'll turn around and say, Ya Allah, why is my dua being blocked? Imam gave it away. Imam said, Allah, forgive me those sins that are blocking my dua. That there are certain sins that are blocking our dua. What can I do? I could say, from tomorrow, Ya Allah, I know that that is a sin. But in the same way, Ibrahim had a sacrifice because he loved you, and it was Ismail. Then this is my sacrifice to you. I don't want to leave this haram. Some people, haram is haram for a reason. It tastes good. It feels good. But for you to stop it is a sacrifice only because of your love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not for anything else.